Hey everybody, Jason Whitaker here with the Whitaker Realty Group. A lot of people ask me when they should get a realtor, like at what stage in buying or selling a home they should consider getting a realtor. And for me, the answer is now. All right, a lot of people feel like they have to wait until it's time for them to sell or buy before they get a realtor, and I feel the exact opposite way about that. It's like having a babysitter, right? You may not be going out tonight, but it's good to know that you have a babysitter that you can rely on when you need one. I have a landscaper. The landscaper's not doing any landscaping for me, probably not in the next 6 months, but I still have a landscaper. If I have landscaping questions, I know who to go to. That holds true of attorneys, of really any kind of professional. It's good to have one in the back pocket, one that you can reach out to in case you have questions. So I have a client, Alex, who contacted me to get a market value for his home for a refinance. I'm not getting paid off of a refinance, but he needed to know the rough estimate value of his home so that he could, figure out what he was going to be able to refinance for. I'm not going to sell his home for probably 3 or 4 more years, but I'm here to answer his questions in the meantime. I have another client who's not going to buy probably within the next 6 months to a year and asked me to do some research for some commercial properties for a business plan they're putting together, right? Happy to do it. I may not see business off of that for a long time, but I'm happy to do it because I'm his realtor, right? Same thing with Ryan. Ryan asked for question. He had questions about can I use my VA loan for buying a vacant lot and building, or another client of mine, Brandon, who he may not become a actual paying customer for another 6 months, maybe a year. Who knows how long that's going to take? But he wanted to chat a little bit about the VA loan, some of the pros and cons, things he could and couldn't do. And see, that's the type of relationship I think every realtor should try to establish with their clients. And that's definitely what is important to me. I want to get to know people long before the time comes to represent them in a situation. I want to make sure I know about them. I know about their needs, their desires, their dreams. I understand their situation. And I also want to make sure they're educated. And by taking the time to answer these questions, and they may only pop up once a month or once every couple of months, but by taking the time to answer these questions, I'm really building an educated client. And that educated client is going to do much better in a situation where we're in intense negotiations or we're maybe facing some, challenging market conditions. This person's going to be way better off than a person I met 3 weeks ago who decided they were ready to pull the trigger on buying a house and then just decided to select me as their realtor. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying that it behooves you to take your time, meet somebody, get somebody you're comfortable with, somebody you like, build a relationship with that person, and let them be your realtor for however long it takes before you're ready to finally make a purchase or to sell your home. Obviously, I'd love for that person to be me, but if it's not, seriously, guys, get a realtor. Get one now, get to know them, take advantage of the knowledge, and you will be much more educated and much more prepared for the process when the time comes for you to buy or sell. Thanks, guys, and I hope you have a great weekend. Take it easy.